Masterchef Ireland is close to finding a new champion. 3 amateur chefs have beaten off all the competition and made it to the final.
Anybody that doesn't know that you're a serious contender in this competition should do from this dish.
You've got a real desire to succeed.
It just is, in its simplicity, absolutely beautiful.
Their challenge to create the ultimate 3-course meal started last night when they met Marjo Jansen, one of the best chefs on the African continent. Tonight, in Cape Town's Woodstock district, that challenge continues. In the heart of Cape Town lies one of the city's brightest success stories, a disused warehouse that has become a world-class culinary experience.
Good morning and welcome to Cape Town.
Good morning.
This evening, you'll do a full dinner service with the city's most creative and innovative chef, Luke Dale Roberts.
Adele, Diana, Neve, tonight you're going to be cooking one each of my signature dishes from our Discovery menu. In addition to that, I've set up a mystery pantry inside where you're going to choose your own ingredients and you're going to develop and serve your own accompanying dish to the dish that you're going to be serving tonight.
Today you will be making history. This is the first time that a MasterChef Ireland dish will appear on a restaurant menu.
3 of South Africa's most respected food critics will be eating in the restaurant this evening. So the very best of luck from both of us.
Open for just 3 years, the Test Kitchen is already 61st on the prestigious San Pellegrino list of the world's best restaurants.
The philosophy of the Test Kitchen is to explore food, ingredients, flavour, as far as we can possibly take it, but always keeping it real.
Tonight, these finalists will work with Luke's renowned 5-course Discovery menu. And Neve, Adele and Diana will have to attain the highest standards for their own dishes to claim a place on that menu.
We do a study on red cabbage, so we've got raw red cabbage for that nice kind of sharp, mustardy bite that you get from raw cabbage.
Neve will be responsible for the first course, herb-seared tuna.
It's sharp, it should be a perfect start to the menu, something that just punches you in the mouth, gives you a nice, fresh zing of flavour.
I love the tuna. It is so tasty, so incredibly light and just so zingy on the palate. It's amazing.
So you've got char-grilled scallops. That's served with a tofu miso suke dressing.
Luke's grilled scallop dish will be Diana's responsibility.
It's all about rounding off that flavour and giving it a strong, full flavour punch.
Pressure is enormous for tonight's service. You have to recreate the dish and at the same time paying customers and critiques, food critics will eat our dishes. It's just a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, definitely.
Adele, yours, pork belly, confit overnight.
Adele will prepare the 3rd course of the Discovery menu.
This one comes later in the menu, so it's getting a bit more full-bodied, a little bit more rounded.
It's delicious, it's so good.
The twist is the accompanying dish that will support this dish well.
It's a lot of pressure to create your own dish, so you just have to go back to, you know, kind of your core beliefs or instincts about food and try and come up with something that's clever and that matches the chef's food, so it's a lot of pressure on today.
For me, it's got to be innovative, creative and original.
For their own accompanying dishes, they have the best ingredients in Cape Town to choose from. But Adele, Diana and Neve must be careful to represent the ethos and standards of Luke's menu.
I love the sweetness of the scallops and I would like to echo that back in my little side dish. I was thinking a little sweet pickled cucumber salad.
Yeah, I think I would rather not go too sweet on your accompaniment because the scallop dish has got a little bit of sweetness in it already. Definitely the contestants have been very challenged today. Not only have they got to put my dish on the plate perfectly, but they've got to come up with this additional accompaniment. So I think they're under pressure, but I think they've been forced to think out the box and come up with something different, which is essentially what it's about.
a ravioli with apple juice and just a little bit of kind of cooked scallop inside and fold it over.
For me, it sounds like it's going to be a bit one-dimensional. You need more character. I think you need more character in that dish.
Yeah.
It's a little bit daunting because I want to make sure that my dish fits well into the menu, but also excites the palate in the way that Luke's dishes do. If I did just a very simple little roll, use the English mustard perhaps very sparingly.
Yeah, just like
seaweed.
a little smear.
It would be a bit of a...
Yeah. I think you all need to just concrete it up, look at it all again in another way, maybe.
Okay.
And just to concrete up your ideas.
Okay.
I love to see them creating like this now. They're getting to a stage where they're actually standing with a master and they're creating their own work and they're getting that direct advice.
Yeah, and I think he's been a great teacher for them.
He's fantastic.
I mean, he's got a great attitude, and it's all about that sense of fun as well, which I think is brilliant.
I think the self-achievement and the confidence that they'll get from this is going to be absolutely paramount to them cooking at the top of their game when it gets to the final.
Planning over, time to start plating up. 2 dishes from each finalist, 1 from Luke's existing menu, and then their own creation.
The thing I'm most worried about is my rice. I've never done it before, but we're going for it. I have never been more energised by a task. I love this task. It's like someone has just suddenly said to you, creative freedom, away you go. I find it so inspiring.
I'm gonna just shred the pickled ginger down as well, so it's gonna be vibrant green against that
bright
with
pink,
the scallop.
yeah.
I never imagined that during the competition any task will involve actually creating a dish and put it on somebody's professional menu. It is fantastic.
To go with the pork belly, Adele is attempting to make ravioli using hot apple juice mixed with a gelling agent.
That's it, that's done. It's not going to move anymore. The challenge is very nerve-wracking, doing 2 dishes, somebody else's and our own, and for critics and an open kitchen, so it just seems like everything has been fired at us today. It's pretty scary.
They've come up with interesting stuff. They're talking about making raviolis out of apple juice and gellan. She's got to make it look nice as well. Like, it's got to be visually appealing.
I think they've all learned a lot about simplicity and overworking stuff. You know, often when we do these things, there's always that person that you definitely know is out in front.
Yeah.
The girls are kind of neck and neck, and they've been like that for a while, and I think that's why they're bonded.
And I think it's exciting to be in that final with 3 sort of good people, because, like Lynn said, it's anybody's game, and anyone's going to put it off.
With time running out, the finalists need to present both of their dishes for Luke to inspect before being passed for service. First up is Niamh. From Luke's menu, she has recreated herb-seared tuna with red cabbage 3 ways, apple dressing and horseradish emulsion.
Altogether, it works well. I think we just need a little bit more of the apple dressing, a little bit more there,
On the tuna.
and a little bit more here.
Her own creation is a sushi roll with English mustard, raw apple, Savoy cabbage and a juniper dressing.
I like the idea. I think we need to execute it a bit better.
Okay,
The rice
needs more.
is all wrong. Niamh's English mustard and apple roll, I think, was definitely pushing it out there a little bit. The rice was all wrong, and rice is imperative in sushi. I think it can work. I just think we need to get the balances right.
Okay.
Next, Diana, with Luke's grilled scallop with fine bean, tofu miso souk, miso on toast and a shiitake mushroom.
I think it looks good. Looks pretty much exactly like the one we did. Tastes good. Okay, then the accompaniment.
Diana's own dish is a pickled cucumber side with pickled ginger and an avocado and lime puree.
We need to be careful with the pickled ginger. I want to just try it with just the cucumber and the puree. Diana's dish is simple. I think she's gone very clean with her flavours. I like the fact she didn't use protein. I thought it showed guts. Pickled ginger makes it a bit dirty for me.
It's so much cleaner with just the cucumber and the avocado, I think, as well.
We just work a little bit on the styling of it.
Yes.
I think you've done really well. Well done.
From Luke's menu, Adele presents pork belly with blue cheese cream, parsley pressed apples, rosemary infused honey and crackling.
If you can send them all out like that, we'll be good tonight.
Okay.
Her own addition is apple ravioli with scallop, crisped pork belly and blue cheese.
I think it's clever, it's innovative. I think the blue cheese is just killing it all though.
Oh, really?
With this. I think the blue cheese is much too strong. Adele's apple ravioli, I think, is visually fantastic. When I looked at it, I thought this one is the one that has probably pushed the limits the furthest. I love the ravioli, very, very cool. But I think we need to get cracking on this and get the production done.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
With each of the finalists' own dishes needing essential modifications, they have just 1 hour to bring them up to standard before the test kitchen doors open for service. Still to come.
Check on 3 tuna, 3 scallop, 3 pork.
They've all come together. I knew it'd happen.
The MasterChef finalists are in South Africa for the first part of the 2014 MasterChef final. They must produce an original dish, plus a dish from the 5-course taster menu at the renowned Test Kitchen restaurant. 3 of South Africa's top food critics will be amongst the paying customers, and it's the first time a MasterChef Ireland dish will appear on a restaurant menu.
I mean, I'm nervous about service because I know it's going to be busy, but I'm excited because I get to do my own dish for the first time. So, yeah, I'll be nervous the whole way through, I imagine, until it's done.
I'm actually really excited about service, which I never thought I'd get to that place.
I'm ready to go. Very busy service, I imagine. It's gonna be tough.
Dishes tasted and tweaked, they can make no more changes as they prepare their mise en place.
This is a different thing now. This is them using their imagination and to working that into a service and to being organised enough to deliver that plate after plate after plate. You know, Luke's not going to let anything go out that isn't, you know, perfect. He's going to make sure that it is consistent and that it is right, because at the end of the day, it's his restaurant they've stepped into.
Early evening, and the restaurant is soon filled with paying diners. And 3 of South Africa's top food critics. Tasman Simon is a top culinary consultant, chef and food journalist. Abigail Donnelly is editor of South Africa's most revered restaurant guide, Eat Out. And Michael Oliver is one of Cape Town's most respected food and wine commentators.
Of course, it's important that the critics coming this evening are impressed. Running a restaurant like this, whether it's an evening surrounded by the MasterChef experience or a normal evening, you're always under scrutiny. So I want to make sure that all the plates go out perfectly tonight.
I would love the herb seared tuna.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
Scallop?
Yes, sir. Lastly for you, ma'am. The pork belly is absolutely fantastic. They're creamy.
Sold, I'll do that, thank you.
All right, fantastic. Please enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
Check on 3 tuna, follow 3 scallop, follow 3 pork, follow 1 lionfish, 2 duck.
Okay.
As the orders flood in, the finalists must cook quickly and with great precision.
6 tuna, follow 5 scallop, 1 foie gras, follow 5 pork belly, 1 quail.
Neve's tuna dish will be served first. Only when that is complete can Diana and Adele begin their dishes.
You need to kind of keep a count in your head of what's coming, all right?
Okay.
Okay, how long are the tuna, Neve?
1.5 minutes.
1.5 minutes.
I have 4 scallops on order, but can't start yet, so it's gonna get busy very quickly.
Okay, Neve, come on, we need to go quickly.
Chef, I just want to please him and I want to do his dishes justice, so that's my main aim. Where's my teaspoon?
Neve, you need to finish those quickly now, eh?
Yeah. How long does it take usually over there?
Like
3 minutes.
Soon the restaurant is full of discerning diners.
Check on, 4 bread, 4 amuse, follow, 4 tuna, follow, 3 scallop, 1 foie gras, follow, 4 pork, follow, 4 duck. Beautiful. You just need to speed up now.
Yes, I will. Yes, chef.
Okay, service please, let's go.
The environment in here doesn't give any privacy, doesn't give any room for error. Everyone is looking at you. I know professional chefs who probably wouldn't step foot in here for fear of failure, so it would be hugely daunting.
With Neve's seared tuna dish reaching the first diners, time for Diana to step up to the plate.
Tuna are out. Check on, 3 bread, 3 amuse, 5 course, 2 tuna, 1 pickled fish, follow, 2 scallop, 1 foie gras.
Oui, chef.
You're going to get busy now. You've got to move with purpose. Ching, 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 like that.
Meanwhile, the diners are assessing Neve's English mustard sushi rice and raw apple roll, served on a bed of Savoy cabbage with cucumber and juniper dressing.
The side dish was fantastically fresh and gorgeous, not necessarily the perfect accompaniment, but on its own, perfectly standalone.
For me, I thought there was a synergy between the two.
You know, the key focus was the apple, and that was the hero ingredient. I think it got a little lost, although it did contrast beautifully with that creaminess of the dressing.
Okay, 2 scallop, 5 course, ready to go?
Yes, chef.
Very nice.
With Neve's dish proving popular, responsibility to keep service moving now falls to Diana.
Chef, I have more beans for you. Sorry. It's 3 beans on this. You got, yeah?
Come, just put the beans on and finish the plate.
Sorry, chef.
Otherwise, it's going to be painful, eh?
Sorry, chef.
Away, 2 scallop tasting. Get your next 3 scallops on, eh?
Yes, I'm getting that on. It's fast now. I need to get the flow.
Okay, come, you need to be faster, eh? I need this up now, eh? The
Yes,
scallops
chef.
are getting cold.
Yes, I'm bringing it up.
With the scallop dish reaching the diners, Adele is now facing many orders for the next course, pork belly.
I have to do 5. Busy, busy, busy.
Okay, I need those 5 up literally in 4 minutes. I need 5 of them on the pass, eh? Otherwise, we're going to be behind. There's too much colour on a couple of these. I need to take 2 out. They're too dark.
Sorry, chef.
Let's get another 2 on. I don't want them dark like that, eh? Can we please get this pork on the plates now? I need this food up now, please. 3 scallop going table 2.
Me, chef.
Yes, 3 scallop going table 2. Let's have it.
Following Luke's advice, Diana has removed the ginger from her pickled cucumber side dish with avocado and lime puree. But has she done enough to impress with her creation?
I found it delicious. I found the lime there. It was nice and fresh. And I loved the delicacy of the dish. This was a happy time for me.
The main area was quite warm and inviting, but the coolness and the crispness of that side dish just reminded me that, you know, scallops are from the deep ocean. And for me, that temperature, that switch between the two, just ignited the dish for me. I thought it was superb.
Back in the kitchen, and Adele must avoid being overrun with orders.
Yeah, they've all come together. I knew it'd happen. It was too quiet.
I need some more crackling on this pork belly. More crackling, please.
Thank you, chef.
Okay, let's go. We need to move on them. Your garnishes are ready.
Yes, chef.
Let's go. Table 40, yeah.
Now your Masterchef dish we have is...
Adele improved her dish by including a pork roll and replacing the blue cheese with a lighter dressing.
These are fiddly.
Hoping that her apple ravioli with grilled scallop will pass muster with the diners.
I adored this dish. I thought it was absolutely very clever and very, very well executed.
It really was just fun to look at. I didn't quite expect it to be as gorgeous to taste, but as soon as I drew it into the main dish, they partnered themselves beautifully together.
The whole thing for me worked perfectly.
Good, Adele. You've got your ribbon now, eh? Okay, 2 scallops going, table 5.
It's good now. I got the hang of it. It's always by the end, you know, you get the hang of it.
Okay, you got 4 more tuna away. Not yet.
4.
Not yet. In
Yes.
about 5 minutes, and then you're done.
Oh,
basically.
okay, thank you.
With the amateur cooks all making it to the end of service, Luke reports back to Nick and Dylan.
They all kept up. They all did their role. They all did their job.
I think it was just enough pressure for them to be able to perform, but not too much that they just started folding up.
Yeah. And did you find, were you happy with what they sort of contributed to the dish?
The three contestants, for me, they've all got good strengths and have all got small weaknesses. I think Adele's accompaniment was the standout of the three, and I knew that as soon as she started plating.
I agree.
They did a hell of a day's work. I mean, to come in here and to do this, like, we really are standing back and going, geez, they're kind of incredible. But we do have to get down to the nitty-gritty, because it is the final.
That was an amazing service. I really enjoyed it. And I think I did justice to the dishes, and of that I'm very, very proud.
Feels amazing. I think I learned something for the final, that I have to stay focused and to stay calm.
I'm feeling good. I really enjoyed that. That was the most enjoyable restaurant service I've had. So
Just back down.
gotta clean up.
But the critics and diners are also waiting to give their final opinions on all of today's performances.
The chefs today haven't looked like amateur chefs to me. These are the kind of dishes I would expect from high-quality, well-trained, well-experienced chefs.
To be able to come from the outside, have no experience whatsoever, and to be executing at the level of the test kitchen was phenomenal. I mean, hats off to them.
I think they've done brilliantly.
There really has been a beautiful flow and synergy between Luke and how they've interpreted their side dishes into it. Yeah.
I'm absolutely moved. I think it's a special experience for not only them. I'm personally proud of them, having not met them before. I feel like I really know them through their food tonight.
That's amazing.
Guys, how was it, eh?
That was amazing.
You enjoyed it?
Thank you so much.
Really? Good. I think you can be proud of yourselves. Go back to Ireland strong.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Well done. Cheers, eh?
Thank you.
Cheers, Neve.
With the South African challenge complete, they now head home for the last leg of the MasterChef final.
I can honestly say,
Yes.
got the making of a great final.
Diana had a great day yesterday. And today, you know, it's Adele is back in the limelight. It's still anyone's race. And I mean, they've just had so much access to influence that I'm really interested to see what they're going to cook when we get home.
I think we're going to have a really hard job on our hands to find the winner.
I think I finally got confidence in myself, and I could win this, and it's all within my grasp, and I'm so excited about that because it will give me the opportunity to follow my dream. I want to win this.
I want it, and I actually believe that I can do it at this stage. I really believe that if I put my mind to something and I really keep focused, I think I can achieve it.
I think the thing that hit home most of all today, it's the last task for us outside the MasterChef kitchen. And thinking about that this morning, it made me really sad. It's been a fantastic experience, really amazing. I've learned a huge amount, absolutely huge. And I hope it's me who takes home the trophy. Yeah, I'm feeling brave and confident, yeah.
Next time on MasterChef Ireland.
We're now in the final.
She nails this menu, Nick. She's in with as much a chance.
That was exactly what I was anticipating.
The passion is in that.
I think she's really pulled it out the bag.
It just does not sing as loud as it should do.
And that's coming up next Tuesday at 8:30 here on RT1. And there'll be more MasterChef Ireland news